we have to talk about the minimalism phones, or like those phones that people use to disconnect, and how big of a business this has become. Like, everybody's trying to sell you a detox phone, a phone that will stop you doom scrolling, like the Clicks communicator, like the new Titan Elite phone, like the Titan 2 Elite, the minimal phone that's like $900. The minimal phone 2, hold on. The minimal phone is not $900. I'm thinking about the light phone. The light phone is like super expensive. So I want to talk about how incredibly expensive these devices are for something that doesn't need to be that expensive. And also, I don't think that will help you stop the doom scroll. Like, that is nothing to do with the doom scroll. Like, buying a new device, yes, it might give you that idea in your head that, oh, you know what? I am actually going to stop doom scrolling if I buy this new item. And I'm not gonna lie, I have a phone that's supposed to help with the doom scroll, and it's called the Titan 2. And it's a keyboard phone, and it works fine. It's a great phone. But the reason I got it was not because this phone was supposed to help me with the doom scrolling, or being less addicted to my phone. I can still watch videos on it. I can still scroll social media on it. Like, nothing stops you from doing that because it's a full-fledged phone with Android 16 on it. So that won't stop you. The reason I got it for was because I used to have a BlackBerry Passport back in 2014, I think it was. And I had it all the way up to like 2020, I think, 2021, when like they dropped support for like 4G VoLTE or something like that. Yeah, and the Passport was my favorite device ever. Like, slowly but surely, all of the apps were dying, and we didn't have any more like WhatsApp. When WhatsApp stopped working, like the APK stopped working, then I stopped using that phone. However, the only reason, like I said, I got this phone is because it reminds me of that. It's just like literally the same screen under that logo is the same screen of the Passport. I think it even says BlackBerry underneath. But that's why I got this phone, because it looked like the Passport, and I love typing on a Passport. However, right now there seems to be this huge renaissance, or whatever you want to call it, of people trying to disconnect from their phones, and it looks like companies are catching up onto that, and they're trying to sell you more things. Man, I hate living in this kind of like world, like this crazy consumerism world. Like, they're trying to sell you everything. I purchase, for example, every single Unihart's device. The Titan 1, I didn't like it because it was too big, too bulky, it was just not great, and the keyboard was very mushy. Then I purchased the Titan Pocket, thinking it was going to be like the Q10, the BlackBerry Q10. It was nothing like that. It was awful. So I sold it. I sold the Titan 1. I sold the Titan Pocket. And I got the Titan Slim, thinking it was going to be slim. It was not slim at all. That thing was hideous. It was just a terrible phone. So I have something for keyboards, like keyboard phones. When this new communicator device got announced, I really wanted it because it comes from people who liked BlackBerry in the past. In my head, oh my god, that's crazy, that's great. But like, I realize that they are just taking advantage of you. They're just taking advantage of your need to be disconnected. There is something that changed in the world with social media. We open a door that we no longer can close. Like, that door, it's gonna stay open. Like, I don't know how people will do without smartphones or without social media. We have to go back and like develop something else, something different. I wanna be like that person who tells you, you don't need to buy a new phone to have a social media detox or like disconnect from the internet. At least not one as expensive as those examples that I gave you, like the Clicks communicator and the you know, the minimal phone 2, whatever, the Titan 2 Elite. Those devices are, yeah, supposed to help you with doom scrolling, but they're not gonna help you. They are full Android devices, and you can install whatever you like on them. Like everything, you can install everything on them. It's not going to stop you. Having a smaller screen, it won't help you. I'm telling you that right now. I have been through this for way too many times now. I have been through like, oh, maybe this smaller phone will help me. You know what's gonna help you, and you don't need to spend thousands of dollars or like hundreds of dollars buying a new phone that will help you with doom scroll. A flip phone, just a normal regular flip phone. It's called the TCL Flip 2. That phone is the one that's gonna help you, because that one is actually not expensive. It's like $20, and that doesn't have social media at all. You cannot put you can put WhatsApp in it because that's a communication tool. There's a way to install the APK. The phone technically is Android, but you cannot do a lot of things in it. Like there's no way to install other stuff, and it's not touchscreen. It's just T9. You will type with 1 through 9. You're not gonna type QWERTY keyboard, so it will be very, very much a dumb phone, like fully, you know, because you cannot do nothing in it. Like basically calls and some text sometimes. But like honestly, that's the only phone that in my head helped me with a little bit of stopping the doom scroll that we all suffer from now. So you don't need to buy a super expensive device. Don't think, oh my god, the minimal phone will help me. Oh my god, the Light Phone 3, $900 will help me. No, those devices are not going to help you. Maybe the Light Phone 3, but that device is too expensive for what it is. So I'm like, really? Do you want to spend that much money when you could just spend $20 and buy a flip phone? You know, like that makes no sense in my head. Like, if you really, really, really want to stop doom scrolling, buy a flip phone. Like a real flip phone, and you are not going to survive with that phone. Let me tell you that, because the world around those is not designed for that anymore. That world, it's gone. Everything requires a stupid smartphone now. Everything. If you want directions, you have to either print a map or use your built-in GPS in your car. If you have an older car, then you don't have a built-in GPS. You have to print the directions to wherever you're going. So that's already an inconvenience. Also, if you go to a restaurant, a lot of restaurants, you know what they have? A QR code so you can read the menu, which is annoying as hell. And I'm like, can I have a menu? They will sometimes have the menu, but chances are that if you're going with someone else, they probably have a smartphone. They can just scan the QR code, and you can do it that way. However, like I said, everything just requires a phone that has a NFC, like tap to pay. Example, like if you live in New York City, you have to tap your phone on the little machines to get into the subway system. So it's just not easy to navigate the world that we live in without a smartphone. Yes, these phones are like less convenient to do things on them, but they don't stop you from doing everything that you want to do. So I am also like in that kind of like sense. I'm like, I don't know what to do with this, because I have tried a lot of things to stop the doom scroll, to stop being addicted to my fucking phone, but like it's just not possible. I feel like an addiction. Okay, every addiction can be broken. I think you can stop your addictions. You just have to hate the addiction that you have, you know, to make you change. We all hate our phones. Our phones are like the worst. We all hate them. However, we cannot live without them, because that's just the world that we live in. Try your best. You know, I just want to talk to you about like how companies are taking advantage of it. They created this stupid world that we live in with technology being every freaking where, and now they're trying to sell you a solution with those smartphones that have a QWERTY keyboard that for some reason they're just like booming this year, which is amazing. I love keyboard phones. And I just might buy the Clicks communicator because I really like the design of the phone. It just looks so good. I mean, I like my passport-like device, but honestly, oh Jesus, I like how the Clicks communicator looks. I might buy it, but like I say, I'm not buying it because I think that's gonna stop me from scrolling, or like that's gonna stop me from, you know, using my phone too much. I will buy it for the novelty of it. That's it. I'm not gonna lie to myself saying, "Oh, this is gonna help me." No, and I'm telling you the same. I tried so many things, nothing worked. Just a flip phone. That something that just gives you false phone calls and text will help you disconnecting until something different happens, which is you're going to displace your usage. You're not going to be using your phone anymore. However, you're going to start using your tablet, you're going to start using your Nintendo Switch, or your Xbox, or your computer, or your laptop, or your TV even, to watch content, to search social media. You know, you're going to find other sources to, you know, make use of social media. So the phone is not the problem. The problem, it's already like the way all of these websites are designed. You know, there's a core issue somewhere there that it just goes into your head, and you're like, oh great, this is just like, I can't get rid of this. So I'm telling you, it's not possible to get away from this. There should be like AA for phone addiction or something, because man, it's just so difficult. I hope you found this video interesting. I'm just telling you, don't give your money to these companies thinking that you're going to stop doom scrolling just because you bought a new device. It's just not gonna happen that way, because that's just not how it works.